Да. Дорогие друзья, позвольте представить вам Джеймса. Джеймс, hello, nice to meet you. Да. Да. Джеймс.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. It was a fantastic speech. And, I'm here to speak about India's story, the growth story. I believe you'll have to put your headsets if you don't know English. So to begin with, it's a great country we come from. Thank you everybody for being here. It's a wonderful opportunity to see you all here, so thriving in the business. Everybody's got that pretty face with a smile. Keep it on to the end of the day. We're going to have a wonderful time here, and the energy levels are very high. I'm here to speak about the India growth story. Everybody knows one country which is changing trajectories, the kind of phenomenal changes in policy procedures and the kind of dynamism which is showing. It is India, of course. Do you agree with me? Okay, why do people? Yeah, give it a round of applause for India. Let's do it. So I'm really thankful for this company which is coming into India. This is an awesome opportunity for all of us, to make sure things work out for everybody. We are talking about the normal people, the people who are walking on the streets, but they do have big dreams. Okay, everybody who is in the reality world, okay, and the world between your 6 inches, isn't it different? What people think within themselves, but they want to achieve that. There needs to be a vehicle for that, right? You need to have a vehicle to go there. How would you go there? If you have a proper vehicle, and that's what the vehicle is here. Am I right? Do you agree with me? Do you agree with me? So let's get it started. I want to introduce myself. My name is James, and I've been with the network marketing and the direct selling industry for the past 12 years. And I was a banker. I used to work for JP Morgan Chase. And let me tell you something. If you want to do if you want to understand how this banking works, you need to join the banking. But then once you understand it, and once you understand it completely, and if you're out of your fear, you will start operating on your own. The best opportunity is that you work on yourself, on your skills, and that's what is going to help you to achieve your dreams. Do you agree with me? Do you agree with me to work on your skills? Thank you. Thank you. Now, I'd like to come back to the Indian story. First of all, you need to have an open mind, all right? The mind is a powerful thing. Do you agree with me? So, in our old Vedic stories, Veda is the books, the myths, what we call it, the formula for life. Formula for life. And it says, the mind is a kalpavriksha. Kalpavriksha means, whatever you ask, it will give you. If you ask your mind, it will give you. So there was a young man who was taking a walk, an evening walk. And suddenly, he walked into paradise. Paradise is heaven. You get everything there. Suddenly, he sees this is paradise. And then he says, oh, wow, what a wonderful paradise. So he takes a sit, he sits down, he admires the beauty, and he says, wish I had something to eat. He was walking, so he was feeling hungry. Wish I had something to eat. And beautiful food appeared. Fragrance. The best of the foods appeared. Now the hungry man does not ask questions. So he started eating the food. He enjoyed it. He said, wish I had something to drink. Wish I had something to drink. Some wine, some juice, something. And suddenly he saw beautiful drinks appearing. Now the thirsty man does not ask questions either. So he drank it. Then he started wondering. See, when the stomach is empty, there is only one problem. When the stomach is full, there are 100 problems. Now the doubt creeps in. He starts asking a question. How does it appear? How did the food come? How did my drink come? Maybe there is ghost. Maybe there is ghost. So he looked around and suddenly ghost appeared. Then he said, the ghosts are going to kill me. They're going to torture me and kill me. The ghost started torturing him. At last, he died because the ghost killed him. Now tell me something, was there a ghost? Was there a ghost? No, it was his mind. So I want each one of you all to be having an open mind towards any program that you do. The first thing what you will have is doubt about everything. I want you all to take it away. Take it away. Have a positive attitude towards whatever you do, and any questions will be answerable. As every human being, you'll have a logical mind. God has given you a beautiful mind. Please use it for you, not against you. And thousands and millions of people have been doing this. The beautiful thing what you have as a gift from God, if you don't use it for yourself, it's going to work against you. That's the fact of life. Irrespective of nationalities, caste, creed, color, where we come from, this is the fact of life. Do you agree with me? Yeah? So let's go for that. The first and foremost, we need to be thankful for God's opportunity here, what He has given through Cashbery, and we need to look at it from a very positive attitude. India, at this point of time, we are 1.3 billion people, a thriving nation, absolutely full of talent. You talk about Facebook, Microsoft, Google. We have already the 2 CEOs of India. We are very proud of it because we have the minds here. Why do these minds go and build a Microsoft? Why do they go and build a Google? The point is the opportunity that you don't get. If you give an opportunity to a wise person, he will be able to use it properly, like the one what we have in Cashbery. And that's the reason why I always tell my people that, no, please wait. You'll be getting an opportunity. And this is the day. This is the day. It's come here right now. Okay, Cashbery is going to do tremendous magic for those underprivileged people, for those who have big dreams, who want to achieve it on their own terms. They don't want to go and, just look out and give up in life. There are so many dreams who go and been buried without being fulfilled. So many dreams. If you look at a cemetery, you should understand one thing. These are dreams, unfulfilled. All right? So coming back to our story, we are 3.5 billion people, and we have an astonishingly thriving economy which is rising. I'll throw you some numbers just to make these things exciting, and after that I'm going to tell you a joke. Please be alert. All right? So we have around 13.8 million people having post office accounts. Do you all have post offices in Russia? Post offices account where you can deposit money? Okay, we do have this benefit in India. 13.8 million post office accounts. We have around 23 million employed people. 23 million employed people. That's put together your private companies and your government companies. Now, if you take out the stats, I'm not even counting the small business owners and the big business owners. If you take out the stats, we have around 15 million people who needs this kind of businesses. And they are in a very good stat of paying about 1,000 rupees towards this. That's what the minimum, what you can have for the entry fees. Minimum entry fees. I've just done my calculations, a rough calculation. It's around 3.2 billion. 3.2 billion rupees of business which we are ready to give for Cashbery. Let's give it a hand for that. 3.2 billion, and this is happening. Why is it happening? Let's go back to the story now. There have been companies which have been coming into India and been going out. The company which comes in is either a service-oriented company or a virtual company or a service or a product-oriented company. These companies come, but then they just fly away. There isn't any substantial weightage which has been given to the people and their services, what they can achieve out of that. Since this is the story here, what we are telling the story to the Indian customers, Indian people, is a different story altogether. We are telling about, conquering their fears and coming out to fulfill their dreams. Now, coming back to the joke part, let me share with you a small joke, okay? In a wonderful hotel room, there were a couple, an Indian couple, by the way. And they had a small quarrel. They had a small quarrel of, will this work or will this not work? And suddenly, The wife runs to the reception. She goes to the reception and says, please help me. My husband is trying to jump out of the window. He's trying to jump out of the window. Please help me. The receptionist got shocked. He said, oh my God, this is your personal problem. I cannot help you. This is your personal problem. I cannot help you. So she asked him, what do you help? What help do you give? She says, any maintenance related work, please ask us, I will help you. She said, you damn fool. I'm asking you to open the window for me. It is jammed. So please understand, if people have problems, okay, please let them go. Please let them go. Okay, you'll be getting a lot of people. In India, when we are talking about 3.5 billion people, we have hell of a round of people. I'm staying in a city called Mumbai, which is totally crowded, absolutely crowded. And if I just run in Mumbai, 100 people will fall down. I'm going to say I will bump into 100 people just if I start running. So when you have this sheer kind of volume of people, there isn't dearth for business. There is a necessity of thinking, where will I get my business? The business is all around. Business is everywhere. All you need to do is just keep on watching. Keep on watching for the right minds, right people, and things will definitely happen. Now, if you look at the government policies, we are one of the countries which are opening up to any other country. You can come from anywhere and to do business. You can do business from any corner of the world. That is the benefit what this country is giving. So far, people have been coming here for spiritual purposes. Spiritual purposes. If you want to attain mukti means freedom. Freedom from your thought, freedom from your ailments, they come here. You want to have a nice spa, enjoy yourself in a jacuzzi, in a nice, backwaters of India, you can come. But now people are coming to do serious business. 2 years ago, our beloved Prime Minister, he started a program called Make in India. And this was an invitation for the international companies to come here and do business. So, the trajectory has changed. Even a common person at this point of time thinks that he can have a collaboration with international companies in Europe, in Australia, in any continent, in the US continent. So, believing that we are on the way to progress, this is the right time. It couldn't have been a better time for Cashbery to come into India at this point of time. So, all we are thinking here is we want to build a company, and this is my commitment, that we have been talking to leaders, and they have been waiting for such kind of a program to come in. This was something which is unusual to see that, it's like a person who is thirsty for a long time. If you ask him, what is God? He will say, water is God. Am I right or wrong? If a person is thirsty for a long time, put him in a room for 4 days, okay? And tell him, what do you want? What is God? What is the name of God? He will say, water is God. Now, coming to our scenario, there hasn't been a good business model. And at this point of time, I'm just presenting them Cashbery, which is one of the fantastic programs. Now, what will they say? What is the best program? Cashbery. So all we need to do is just be focused. Just be focused. And, I'm just addressing the Indian audience who are sitting here in large numbers. All right? All right. So I want to tell you all, call up each and every one, your family members, your friends, let them participate in this growth story. It's going to be vast. It's going to be humongous. All right. The numbers that I just told you, you can just multiply those numbers, because most of the things I have not even mentioned. Okay. The ecosystem, the entrepreneurial ecosystem which is started in India. Anybody knows about the Startup India program and the Stand Up India program? Okay. It just started about a year ago. To control or to manage such a vast nation, can one single prime minister do? Can one person do? Okay, anybody, fathers and mothers in this group? Fathers and mothers. Okay. You all have more than 2 children? 2 children? Okay. Can you tell me, all your children, do they listen to you? If you have 2 kids, do they listen to you, a father and a mother? Will they do? No. Does not. I have 2 kids, and they don't listen. Either they listen to their mother or to me. So the point is, the Prime Minister very smartly did one thing. To solve all these problems, he created an ecosystem called the entrepreneurial ecosystem. That's called the Stand Up India. Now, since that started, tell me, everybody is hunting towards solving a problem. When you start solving a problem, what you need? You need funding, isn't it? That's what Cashbery solves. That's a big issue. That is what Cashbery is solving. If you need funding, and this can be replicated, it can have an exponential growth. Just looking at the sheer volume that we have, the sheer volume of problems that we have, every entrepreneur, if he's been given this message of how to conduct himself, how to use this platform in the right way, that's all we need to do. Just keep on sharing. That's what we are best at. As human beings, we are best at it. Who had a good breakfast today? How many people recommended that breakfast to your friend? It comes naturally, isn't it? If you like something, you like it. If you don't like it, and how many people crib about you don't like this, you don't like this. But if you like it, you're doubly sure, and you make sure your friend goes and uses it or sees a movie or takes that experience. So this is an experience. This is something which is wonderful. What we are capable of doing. That's what we need to do. Our commitment at this point of time is we are going to start with the new growth story of Cashbery in India. By July we are going to start. So everybody's happy around there. They were just waiting. We've been flooded with calls all night from past 2 days. I and my colleague, we have been flooded with calls. So all we need to do is just walk into our friends, and we start with this wonderful program. So again, question about will I survive, or will this happen, or will that happen? If those kind of people, they come to you, please tell them, meet me later on. But take those people's hand, catch hold of those people who are ready to and willing to learn something new, and just run the race. It's always the first mover who will take the benefits. The first movers are going to take the benefits. So all you need to do is just make sure the positive people are around you, gather yourself with positive people, and start working towards that single goal. Dreams needs a lot of tenacity. They need a lot of intensity which you need to put in. It cannot come true every time. So make sure that on your right and on your left, you have strong people who are willing to do things for their dreams. I want to share with you a small story, my personal story, you can call it. So there was a father and a daughter. The father was doing something busy. The daughter asked him, "What are you doing, father?" The father said, "I'm dreaming." So the daughter was a bit confused. She asked his father once again, "What are you doing, father? I didn't understand. What are you doing?" Said, "My dear child, I'm just dreaming. I will just dream until my dreams come true." How many people understand this? Yes, it is come true. It is come true. All you need to do is make sure you keep your dreams alive. Don't give up. Don't give up. Because at this point of time, when the market forces are ruling you, the media is ruling you, it's very, very easy to manipulate your mind. Do you know another study which says that it takes 6 nanoseconds to change your mind? Or I can hijack your mind within 6 nanoseconds and just put my ideas into your mind to make you take a decision. How dangerous, isn't it? And we are all watching the idiot box that we call it the TV, 24/7, opening ourselves to market forces. Let's say a sniper comes in, or a shooter comes in and you're open without a bullet jacket, you're going to be killed. The market forces are much more powerful than your mind because there are thousands of engineers, neuroscientists who are working to sell a product to you. In that, a lot of negativity comes in. A lot of negativity comes in on the way which says that you are incomplete, incomplacent. So what you need to do is just focus yourself towards your dream. That's what you need. You need to focus yourself towards your skills, your dreams, and you need a vehicle. The vehicle is right here. Right here. All right? Please pump yourself with positivity. Positivity is the most important thing which is required in life. Yes? Thank you very much. You need to be positive. Otherwise, life is nothing. Logically, if you think, does life means anything? Getting up in the morning, taking your breakfast, taking your lunch, taking your dinner, going to sleep, getting up again back in the morning, taking your breakfast, taking your lunch, taking your dinner, and going to sleep. So this happens for 40,000 years, 40,000 days, sorry. 40,000 days, the time that you live. Maybe if you live for 80 years, 90 years, this is going to happen. But one thing, what will change is your focus towards your life. Focus, my dear friends, is the most important thing and the vehicle that you need for focus. So, all right, with this thought, yes, you have any questions? Question other than that?
How many dollars do you earn each month in this company?
You need to go to the reception. Don't
Okay,
ask me
next
personal
question.
questions.
Okay, next question.
Just joking. I'll share with you one-on-one.
For
Definitely.
purpose, I believe to you. Can you show how many dollars do you have now in
Okay.
your pocket?
Okay. Okay, by the way, I don't have dollars. I have dinars, right? What do you call it? Dirhams. Okay, I don't have any dollars, sorry. But if you ask me, if your question I'm trying to understand, you're trying to cut through all these clutters and you just ask me the straight question, how much have you made? How much have you made? Right? Is that your question?
In 4 months. 4 months. Every month.
Every month.
Yes.
Every month. See, it will depend from person to person. First, one thing. Secondly, it's expecting that you sow a seed and you want to have a fruit right away. See, you need to understand this. Everybody is in a hurry. You want food within 2 seconds, like a pizza in 30 minutes. But tell me something, if you're a health conscious person, will you have a fast food or a food which is cooked with, taken care of and cooked with love?
Second one.
Right?
Yes.
Exactly. You need to understand that first. If you're asking for quick bucks, I'm here to stay, my dear friend. Let's meet tomorrow. Let's meet 1 year later. All right? But if you're asking me how much quick bucks I have made, there's no quick bucks. You need to plant a seed, nurture it, farm it, and then you'll get huge money. By the way, I'm making good money, which I can share with you.
My last question. What do you need to earn a lot of money in Cashbery?
What do you need?
Yes.
What do you need?
What do you need to do?
Yes. Exactly. Exactly.
To earn a lot of money.
Exactly.
In my opinion, do I invite new people always?
Okay.
It's
yes.
correct?
Yes, yes.
Every time I need invite new people. Is it
Yes.
correct?
Yes. You see, invitation. That's exactly what I was telling you about. First of all, you set your own goals.
Somebody maybe come, maybe somebody doesn't come.
Doesn't come, doesn't matter. In this world,
If
it is
doesn't come,
point,
I don't earn money.
in this world, there is 8.5 billion people. There is flights going everywhere in every corner of the world. Okay, so don't worry if you don't have one person coming. There's always another person waiting for you. You need to be focused on your own self. Again, the point of focus should be you. Enhance your skills, polish your skills, okay? That's what people look at you. If you're a person who can give good advice, okay?
But if I give my money to bank, I don't invite nobody.
Okay.
Bank works, and after few months or after few days, few dollars come me. But it's, yes, correct. It's maybe not more. But I don't duty for every time somebody invite. It's very problem
Right.
in my country.
Right, right. See, there is a way to do it. I think so. You have superb leaders sitting here. Leaders means what? They have learned from experience. It took 12 years for me to learn something.
Okay.
Okay. The same way, you need to speak to the leaders. They will help you. This is a company. This is the power of leveraging. Thank you for asking me a question like this. When you don't know, you have people around you to give that support.
Okay.
So you just speak to the people. They will tell you.
Last question. Okay.
Sure.
If I don't invite nobody, only I give my money.
Okay.
Can I earn or no? Only
You will definitely earn. You will.
I will.
Definitely. But then, yes, you will definitely earn. The answer to your straight question is yes.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
If you want to make more, yes, you need to leverage the power. Okay? You need to leverage the power of synergy. Everybody here is shoulder to shoulder. Everybody. Yesterday we didn't know a lot of people from here. Today I'm all their friends. I mean, beautiful friends here. All right? How does it happen? You need to understand the human connectivity power. Every human being, the pain, the sorrow, the pleasure, the agony, it's all the same. It's just that we look different. That's all. So you need to connect with people. Yeah? Thank you. Any other questions, please? Any other questions? Any other questions? All right. You have? Please.
Мне очень понравилось ваше выступление. Я тоже одна из лидеров, но вы знаете, просто один такой вот...
Excuse me. Yes, go ahead, please. Thank you.
Мне очень понравилось ваше выступление. Видно, что вы один из больших, хороших лидеров.
Thank you.
Скажите, пожалуйста, вот я тоже лидер в своей команде, в этой компании.
Thank you. Yes.
Мне очень интересно, просто взглядом покажите, как вы предлагаете, вот как вы говорите о компании своим людям. Просто даже ваш взгляд я пойму. Вот я пришла к вам, и я ничего не знаю о компании. Вы можете просто посмотреть, и я пойму.
Right. I've just got your question.
Вы поняли мой вопрос?
Any other question that you have? Any other question? This is the
Нет,
one.
у меня больше вопросов нет. Я поняла, о чем вы говорили, все. И это мне очень близко. Просто мне интересно, как вот ваша страна предлагает вот компанию Cashbery своим людям, партнерам, будущим инвесторам. Мне это очень важно. Каждый из нас по-своему строит свою структуру. Поэтому для меня это очень важно.
Right. Oh, great. Thank you. And this is something which you need to understand. Okay, thank you. Again, it comes into human behavior. Please understand the human science. Everybody are similar but differently. We are similar but differently. Somebody likes loud music, somebody likes low music, soft, somebody likes the beaches, somebody likes the hills. Whenever you approach a person, please understand the way they want to receive things. The way they want to receive things. I'm a very sensitive person. You talk to me nicely, I'll be nice to you. Some people are okay with if you talk anyways. So when you're approaching about the business model, please don't use any words which will offend them or put them in a wrong path altogether. Even if you're giving a medicine, have you seen a doctor giving medicine to the kid? Is it sugar-coated or not sugar-coated? Okay? So whenever you say and use words, please use the right amount of words. Now again, it is very customizable and country-specific. I don't know much about Russian culture. I'm learning it, by the way. I'm getting my, brownie points for that. But customize yourself, all right? I'll give you my example. Maybe you can learn something. So when we speak to our Indian friends, we don't tell them like an invest in companies or interest, okay, which we are doing. But then you tell them in a proper way. Roman rightly mentioned, if you want if you want to do good to your society, you need entrepreneurs to grow. You need entrepreneurs to grow. Please understand this. You need entrepreneurs to grow. You don't depend anymore in the government, that government does not do anything. So tell them that growing a business, helping to grow a business, okay, will help to have a better society. How about this? We're helping to grow the society. Now you tell them about the business plan, that what's in it for me? This is the question. If I do something, anything, what's in it for me? Of course, God is going to bless me, but what's in it for me till I am alive? Okay, once I go to heaven, that's fine. I'll not be dressed even. But what's in it for me? So you need to explain them what's in it for them. But put them in a right track, first of all. Put them in a track that will help them to think and approach this program in a positive way. And then you tell them about this. This is what we do. We tell them, how about you become a venture capitalist? Will you? But venture capitalist goes with a bigger money. All right? But you need to tell them in a subtle way that, will you be part of a program which will help in creating life-changing experiences for people? And then you come. Again, you give them genuine advices. If the person wants to put both their legs, please tell them, don't put it. Put one leg. Check it. Check it for yourself. The next time you don't have to advise them. They will do it on their own, because God has given a logical brain to every person. Okay? If he can eat his breakfast and make his bed, means he's got a logical brain. So let him do it. All right? Give him the right way of thinking. That's all what you need to do. Okay? Have I answered your question?
Thank you.
Level?
Да, да, да.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, my dear friends, I will leave you with this. Okay? I wanted to tell you one more story. In fact, one more joke. just into this question. So, once this wise man from India was walking on the street. Suddenly, he fell down into a manhole. Do you all have manholes? Do you know manholes? The ditch, he just fell down. And he didn't know what to do. He didn't know what to do. So, somehow, he just gathered his strength and started shouting, "Fire! Fire! Fire!" Everybody from their neighbor came running towards him and picked him up. As soon as they picked him up, they saw he's covered with all this dirty, things. So one person told him, "Why did you call fire? Why did you call fire?" He said, "If I would have told you shit, 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 would you have picked me up?" That's good. That's even better. That's even better. That's even better. So, at the right time, to speak the right words is very important. And that goes for Cashbery as well. All right? Thank you, my friends. I'll leave you with this. Enjoy.